Good morning. It's Thursday, September 11th. I'm Miriam Bosiljevats. A former NWT teacher has been sentenced for sexual abuse of students. Neil Berry, 48, was convicted of 2 counts each of sexual assault and sexual interference in May, stemming from incidents between 2007 and 2012. The former teacher, basketball coach, and counselor was sentenced to 9 years in prison. Berry taught in Toledo and Fort Simpson between 2007 and 2017 and was a principal in High Prairie, Alberta prior to his arrest in June 2021. RCMP and Yellowknife have arrested and charged a 15-year-old after a 7-year-old was hospitalized with apparent knife wounds. Police responded to a call and arrested the suspect, who surrendered without incident. The 7-year-old is said to be in stable condition. The 15-year-old, who cannot be identified under the Youth Criminal Justice Act, was charged and released into the care of Child and Family Services. Municipal enforcement patrols have increased in downtown Yellowknife. The city said officers spent 97 hours on foot patrols in the area last month, up from 12 hours in May. In June, city councillors passed a resolution to address concerns over downtown use of alcohol and drugs, drug dealing, vandalism, and litter. The number and hours of patrols are now tracked and were presented to council last week. The search continues this morning for the killer of U.S. conservative activist Charlie Kirk. The 31-year-old was shot dead on Wednesday during a speaking appearance at a Utah university. 2 people who were initially arrested have since been released. In a video message, President Donald Trump called it a dark moment for America. Kirk had been close to the president and his family. Decho MLA Cheryl Yakalaya says the GNWT response to the fire in Fort Providence has been inadequate. In a news release, she criticized firefighting efforts that displaced residents and called on the government to reimburse all hotel expenses incurred by evacuees. Yakalaya said many evacuees had to pay out of pocket or rely on the generosity of community members for transportation and accommodations. Fort Providence residents are expected to be able to return later today. And a new national park in the Peel River region is moving to a negotiation stage. The Gwich'in Tribal Council, First Nation of Nacho-Neakdan, Yukon Government, and Parks Canada have all signed a collaboration accord. The Peel River watershed is located in northeast Yukon, next to the border shared with the Northwest Territories, and is largely undisturbed. Formal negotiations between the parties will follow. Your weather forecast for today: Yellowknife high of 18 and mainly sunny. Inuvik 10 with periods of rain. Norman Wells 22 with a chance of showers. Hay River 24 and sunny. Fort Smith high of 24 and mainly sunny. And Fort Simpson has an air quality warning for smoke, 26 with a mix of sun and cloud.